Thank you for joining me today. I'm Dr. Steve Grinstead. Today I want to talk about the role that stress and anxiety have in producing chronic pain flare-ups. But while we're talking about stress and anxiety, that's something that as a nation and internationally that there's a lot of right now. So the tips I'm going to share in this video can be carried across to any situation that generates fear and anxiety. But my focus mainly is for people like me who are living with chronic pain, and the very, very crucial importance of having a good stress management plan in place and a plan how to manage my anxiety. First of all, I want to start out by talking about there's some precursors. If I am coming from a place of fear and anxiety, I'm going to interpret what's happening around me through that lens. So I want to have a really good prevention plan in place. And for me, prevention is there's the three crucial pieces: diet, nutrition, and exercise. So with diet, nutrition, and exercise, I've got to do this on a daily basis. I've got to make healthy food choices. I've got to take nutritional supplements that support my pain. I have checked this all out with my doctor. I know what I'm supposed to be taking. I know how it's worked for me. And just because it works for me, it might not work for anybody else. For example, I want to have 3 regularly scheduled meals, early, mid, and late day. And I also want to supplement with fish oil because I am allergic to seafood, so I take fish oil tablets, glucosamine, chondroitin MSM product I use, vitamin D3, and then a good multivitamin. That's what I do every day. That's part of my prevention plan. The other big part of my prevention plan is a daily practice of mindfulness meditation and spiritual practices. A lot of times I do it right out here. My waterfall is a really good place for me to do a getting centered mindfulness meditation by just focusing on the water and let everything else wash away through my head. And if a thought comes in, I'm not going to fight it. I'm just going to let it go and go back to the water. The other thing I want to do is to make sure I have a daily pattern of exercise. So what we've agreed to as a family is my wife Ellen, myself, and our dog Becca go out twice a day, early morning, late evening, for a good walk, a brisk walk, an aerobic type walk. My other goal is to have at least 10,000 steps a day on my Fitbit, and that's about 5 miles. So I want to make sure I'm walking at least 5 miles a day. More can be better as long as I don't overdo it. When it comes to fear, there's a good acronym for fear. There's 2 of them. One is false evidence appearing real, and the other one, the politically correct version of the other one, is forget everything and run. So when we get hit by fear, my main goal is I go on the offensive, because I've learned in sports and in the Marine Corps that the best defense is a good offense, but I can become very offensive. Instead, I need to use the healing acronym for fear, FEAR, face everything and rise. And those are tips and tools that really work well for me. I really miss what I had been doing before this isolation in place. I was going at least 3 or 4 times a week to the YMCA to swim or take water classes. So now that's why it's really crucial that I do my aerobic exercise of going for those brisk walks. If I get up in the morning and I'm hurting or stiff, I go in the hot tub and I soak, really get my core temperature up, and then I do some really good stretches that I've learned over the years that have really helped me to get ready to go out and be active again. So these are just a few tips, because if I can lower my stress level, it's going to lower my anxiety level. It's going to lower my perception of pain. And those are really 3 good things to do. There's other things people can do to lower their stress. Some people listen to soothing music, but what's soothing for one person might not be for another. I also like to listen to self-hypnotic subliminal recordings. Relieving Stress and Anxiety is the title, is my favorite. It's from Potentials Unlimited. Another title I use a lot is Relaxation. So there's some just real simple things that we can do no matter where we're at. The other thing is to avoid isolation. many people with chronic pain and coexisting problems tend to isolate because nobody understands us. So, and now we have a legitimate excuse because we're being told that we need to stay home. Well, that doesn't mean we need to isolate. So for me, what's really important is every day to reach out electronically to family, friends, and community and colleagues. And Zoom has made that so simple for me. Going to meet with other couples online through via Zoom has been very powerful for my wife and I. We do that every Sunday evening. Just a couple of tools that you can use. And for if you are in recovery from a substance use disorder and you don't have any access to meetings right now and you don't know where to go www.intherooms.com and sign up. It's free. You can use a fictitious name if you want. And there's lots of meetings every day and every day of the week, and different types of meetings. There's all kinds of different support group meetings. So don't isolate. So diet, nutrition, exercise, and socialization, four major components. For me, it's my spiritual practice and mindfulness meditation. So that's number 5 for me. So those are my 5 core things that I do every day. And again, I hope this is helpful for people. Why don't you let me know what are some of the things you do to reduce your fear and reduce your stress and anxiety? It would be curious to see what you come up with. So thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.